So what are other ways to kick a habit? Well, habits come with a positive emotional impulse. And there are so many things inside NLP that work for that. Think about the circle of excellence. Think about an anchor to enter a positive emotion. Think about submodalities, map across, all those different things. Now, this is Chinese to you if you're not an NLP practitioner. But let me just make it simple to you, okay? So what you could do is you need to place your brain somewhere where you can experience a positive emotion. It can be in the past. So in order to switch from a negative to a positive emotion, you can think about a time in your life where you were super comfortable, happy, relaxed, or whatever emotion you'd like to switch into. And you could close your eyes if you would want to, and you imagine looking through your own eyes what you saw, heard, and felt at that moment in time. And you intensify that feeling inside your body as much as you can. Make it visually brighter, closer. In terms of the sounds, make it a surround sound, maybe louder, more intense. So whatever you can do, visually, auditory, or kinesthetically, is to make that as vivid and as alive as you humanly can to augment and double that feeling. And then you re-experience that moment in your past and experience that positive emotion all over again. You can also do that in the future. Then it's called in NLP future pacing. So for instance, you could imagine a time in the future where you reach your goal and you do the same thing and you imagine what would you see, hear, and feel then, and make that more intense. You could also transport yourself to a destination in the world, even one that you've never been in before, and imagine what you would see, hear, and feel in that other location in the world, like a beautiful tropical beach, or maybe it's this beach for you over here. I'm in Miami right now. You may think that this seems a little bit, that's it? Well, it may surprise you to know, if you're not NLP trained, that these kinds of tricks in the brain, this future pacing, this visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and augmenting that and making it bigger and brighter and louder and surround sound and things like that, that's exactly what people do who are top performers. That's where these techniques are coming from, because the developers of NLP and everybody since then, including myself, have interviewed people around the world who are extremely successful. And what is it that they do in their brain to switch from a negative emotion to a positive emotion at a crucial time? Think about a top athlete or a fighter pilot, or think about a person who has challenging children and I need to intervene, or a motivational speaker who needs to shine at the right moment, things like that. I'll give you one little example. One of the people that I worked with to find out how she can step from a negative to a positive emotion in the world is one of the most famous golf players in the world on the female side at the time. And I worked with her in a project to determine how can she be so successful on the field of playing golf. And that was all about not just switching emotions, but it was also visualizing, hearing, seeing, feeling where she wanted the golf ball to go, if that makes sense. And so these are very powerful techniques. Do them long enough and they will change your brain. So you could technically go from being a negative thinker to a positive thinker. See you around.